All right, today we got this video looking at cosmic horror until it's beyond my comprehension. Let's see.
Today we're
This seems
looking
fun.
at horrors beyond human comprehension. Ooh,
All right.
or cosmic horror, or at least what I could find.
What does that
because
mean?
It's a little hard
Like,
to find images of
Cthulhu is an example.
things where the point of it is that it's
It
beyond
doesn't
human
exist.
comprehension.
Yeah, like,
you know,
it's
it's
not.
like kind of a paradox. It's like, how do you illustrate something that's deliberately supposed to be beyond human comprehension, and that's what makes it scary. So yeah, I'll do my best to explain what this is. Chances are you've heard of it and you're familiar to a degree, and there's a chance that you know more about it than I do. But I figure I can show you an image that illustrates it pretty well first before I say anything about it. This is a horror beyond comprehension.
Okay,
It's
I get it.
important to
Doesn't
note
make
that
sense. Like, it's like, what the
cosmic
fuck?
horror is not the same as like megalophobia or astrophobia or like, you know, fear of giant things.
Those are things
or
that,
giant
yeah,
things in
like,
space. Although those two things
are
you'll
more
see a lot
existent.
today.
Yeah.
But cosmic horror goes deeper.
It's beyond
Cosmic
that. Yeah,
horror
yeah,
is
yeah.
a
Okay.
horror from space or from just the cosmos.
It's like Cthulhu, making a sense, but it's cosmic horror, so it's like it's beyond that in space specifically. But Cthulhu is an example of a creature that is beyond human comprehension because it's like a creature that would be world-ending. It's something that's like, what the like that? There's no way that would ever exist.
Somewhere
You know?
in the infinite universe. That's just, if you ever observed it, it would just shatter your entire worldview. Everything you thought you knew is wrong or just a speck in the grand scheme of things. You realize that you are,
which is ironic because most humans should already think like that, but they don't.
Giants, like stuff like that. That
Guess
would
they
just
can't though,
ruin
because
your life. Just to
some humans can't. Like, I say, in my opinion, like, most humans should be able to like run off that and be like, yeah, I mean, we're not obviously like the all-being creature, right? Like, some people's religion benefits and plays with that, and it's all about like, oh, them being the top creature. Or a lot of people's religions believe in this concept that like there's an all-being, but it's like somebody else. And some of them don't believe that there's anything that's like an all-being or something that's like that big or something. Like, we're not the only, like, that we're the only ones in this world, you know, we're the only ones in this galaxy or whatever.
know. You know, like, you know, you're out for a walk, you and your dogs and your horses, you know, you're out for a little stroll. Like, you know, you're of giants, like stuff like that that would just ruin your life. Just to know, you know, like, you know, you're out for a walk, you and your dogs and your horses, you know, you're out for a little stroll.
And you just
and
see this giant thing that doesn't end your life.
Just this colossal, I mean, just beyond, I don't even know how to describe the size of this thing. Like, it's just astronomical, I guess, but we kind of overuse that word too. It's crazy big. Crazy.
We overuse a lot of words.
You see this and you're like, yeah,
Very true though.
It matters that much what I do today, you know? I don't think anything matters. Like, it would just,
I think you go one of two ways though, right? Because you're looking at that and you're like, damn, my life has been pointless up until now. But ultimately your life is pointless anyway if you're just gonna die. Like, your life is just pointless. Oh, I could leave stuff behind for my other person. I guess that's the way you could think if you're going to relate it to this. But you either go one of two ways here. Yes, your psyche's going to break, but you either go, you know what? I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing. It doesn't matter anyway. I was already doing what I'm doing no matter what. So, yeah. Or you go the other route, like, yep, nah, everything is pointless. Everything is meaningless. I'm going to do literally nothing in my life. Or I'm going to commit suicide. You know what I mean? Like, one or two ways. You're not going any other way. It's just, yeah.
just make you kind of go insane. It would kind of
literally
break your brain a little bit. Of course, it's under the assumption that this thing doesn't just annihilate your planet. Right,
yeah, that's what I was saying.
Say this is just passing by, and you just
the smoke is just there, and then it comes up, and then it's gone,
and you're just like, oh, okay. You know, how do you continue?
You could also think maybe I saw like a hallucination.
And that's a lot of what cosmic horror is. Cosmic horror is this Lovecraftian, just so far beyond our understanding
Cthulhu.
that we just can't
literally Cthulhu,
but
on our, like, that's in the water.
And even then, observing something like this with our own eyes would make us go insane. Like this, you know? I don't know what part of the world this is supposed to be. Maybe it's a different place.
If I get out of there alive, it depends on the situation. Like, if I'm just looking at something, yeah, I'm gonna be fucking terrified. But if it's just that and I'm just looking at it and I walk out of there with nothing happening, no voice happening, no attack, no nothing, I'm just not, I don't know, I'm not gonna react in the way of like, damn, it's world ending. I'm just gonna be like, okay, I mean, that exists. I don't know what you want me to do. Nukes exist, bro. Those are like monsters in itself.
Planet, but there's a little guy down here, and that could be me, that could be you, just out for a little hike, and then this guy shows up and you're like, wow, I'm just a small little stupid guy.
Well, if it happens like that, then that's
aren't I? Although this one's much more bite-sized, where it's just kind of there. This one, even though it's still cosmic horror, like, this one is more like this is a creature on a planet in this case, from what we can see. So it feels more physical space, whereas this one is like, we are nothing to this thing, actually. Like, this
No,
thing wouldn't care.
This thing
to learn.
literally looks like a fucking void that's ready to eat. Like, no, bro, I'm good. Yeah, but this thing literally looks like an entire void. Fuck that, bro.
It's like you
just
get an
darkness.
itch on your arm. You're like, you don't think about that itch after that point. It's gone now. Like, you just something just made you itch and you just scratched it and that was it. That's like the significance our entire world would have to something that's this big. Maybe not even that. You know, like not even that much. This though, it feels like you could drop a nuke on this thing and maybe do some damage. So
that's what I was. Yo, that is literally what I was thinking. That's
then we
crazy.
got stuff like this.
Houston, we're seeing some kind of fog cloud out here. Not sure what it is exactly. Copy that, Artemis. We have visual. We're going to continue monitoring it. Houston, there's something moving in there. Say again, Artemis? There's multiple anomalies moving around the planet. Seems to be organic life forms. Size appears to be... Oh, God.
Stuff like that, where...
Yeah, no, that would fuck me up. If I'm that space guy and I'm in this situation, ain't no goddamn way am I getting it out of that. Even if I get it out of that unscathed, right? That thing doesn't attack my ship. My thing is so small that it does not even care. And it's an entire planet eater. I don't even know what I'm doing. Like, genuinely, that's just it. I don't think you can have any reaction to seeing that. I think you're just like, yeah, that's fucking, like, I don't know. I think that would be it for me. That'd be the end of my roads.
This could definitely be considered like astrophobia or like megaloastrophobia, where it's not like beyond human comprehension necessarily. It's like, okay, I can see it and I can say, hey, yeah, its mouth is about as big as the Earth. Like that.
Hell no. I would disagree. That is beyond comprehension because, yes, it's, I guess maybe if you look in the definition, I don't fully know all the other definitions, and maybe it's more related to those, but that is beyond comprehension because something that's just a world eater. That's just like, if you see that, you're telling me you're comprehending that the world just got eaten by a fucking worm that has the mouth size of the entire Earth and a little bit more. No.
That's a size that
because if that exists, nah,
my
no. And then you could see like an eye. Oh, nah, bro.
I don't
nah.
like it. I don't like knowing
that's
that
true.
This creature can wrap its mouth around my entire world and just eat it. Like, as
but can you comprehend it? I mean, you can comprehend it. It's a worm with a big mouth, right? But
you know, it's more comprehensible. So I definitely want to put an emphasis on the non-comprehensible part of all this. There's not going to be a lot of that visualized because that's kind of the point. It's like we can't comprehend it, so no one's going to be able to like accurately draw it and be like, oh yeah, this is something I can't comprehend. Weren't you paying attention? You can't comprehend this. So it's not just big monster in space. It's something like this. Like, what even is this? You know, it's just like a swirling tornado of cosmic eyes, and you're looking at it like,
imagine being
Rose and Iron Lung. God damn.
Whoa. Dude, this is what it felt like to give a presentation in high school. Am I right?
People with schizophrenia.
I mean, there's some good movies
I
that
don't
are
know.
cosmic horror. Not that many, to be honest. There's not that
It's
many
hard,
that
bro.
dip into it. I feel like there will be. I think this will have its day someday as people get tired of the same horror concepts done over and over again. Cosmic horror
It's
is
already
very
happening, to be
untapped
fair.
because it's kind of just hard to...
I don't know. I feel like a lot of people, like, when they watch a horror movie, they just like know what's gonna happen because it's like the same tropes. So it's super interesting with twists, and it's super interesting when it's like a full-heartedly different. That's why I like when games do the same thing. Like, recent games have been trying to like delve out of the common sense and just go into an entirely different realm of horror, which I think is super awesome. And I would definitely love if movies did that. I don't watch enough horror movies to judge full-heartedly, but from my understanding, you know, they're kind of lame from what I hear from people. So.
Pull off. But strangely enough, a movie that I would consider like pretty good cosmic horror, and you're not going to expect me to say this, but
Interstellar?
Bird Box,
Oh.
right? When's the last time you heard about that?
I didn't
movie?
know.
Bird Box. It felt like a knockoff of Quiet Place, where it was like, oh, this movie they can't make sound, this movie they can't look, and it was like, okay, what's the next sense? If you smell this monster, it comes and kills you. But no, in Bird Box, they have to wear blindfolds when the thing is near, because if you look at it for a second, you basically lose your mind. And it's like beautiful to the people looking at it. They're loving looking at it. They're like, wow, it's
I've
so
never seen
beautiful.
Bird
And their
Box, but
eyes
that
get
makes
all
sense.
crazy, and then they die or like go nuts and start killing other people. That to me is very cosmic horror. They looked upon
You can't
something
understand
that
it,
was
yeah.
beyond what they should
Comprehension,
be looking at,
yeah.
and it like human brain couldn't take it.
They
Human
just said
brain
they
cracks like an
they
egg. But
basically
that
said I'm gonna die or I'm gonna kill other people so they don't have to experience that. Like,
movie takes place entirely just on Earth and around, so you think, oh, well, it's not really cosmic, but it
Yeah, but
kinda
you don't know what it
in the
is.
sense that this thing like
And where'd it
exists
come from?
in the universe. Like we don't know what this is. It could be from anywhere.
Yeah, it could go
like,
exactly.
ever
Yeah,
present. It's
okay.
not just like a monster. We don't even know what it is.
Bro just came to Earth on a visit. Like he's like, oh shit, I just got this vacation pass. I'm trying to go to Earth. I heard there's a lot of cool people there. Maybe I can get a nice little group going, and you know we can have a good time later tonight. You know what I mean? Ah shit, they're not strong enough to like handle my being. Fuck. Damn it, Mom told me not to come here. Should have listened. You know what I mean? Like, we don't know how that is, and it's just insane to me. Like, if something crazy did exist, what if like they are just like it's a common species somewhere else, and to us it's just unfathomable because we've been in this existence for so long by ourselves that something out of this world is just like, whoa, like incomprehensible. It's just insane. It's insane.
Or why it does what it does, or if it even knows it's doing something. And that's why cosmic horror is so interesting, because it's like, what even is it? You know, that's the funnest part about it. I'm like, dude, terrors and horrors beyond my own comprehension.
Terrors and horrors beyond my own comprehension, but what
go.
if they're not evil? That makes it even crazier. Is this Cthulhu?
Classic Cthulhu in the ocean.
Nah, Cthulhu terrifies me. Cthulhu is one of the most terrifying things in the entire history of like, just like,
love this guy.
fucking
dude.
Cthulhu is terrifying. That's an insane thought process of how big that is, by the way. He's world ending. If Cthulhu ever existed, it would mean the world is ending.
Yeah.
No, that's actually.
Oh yeah, the tidal wave coming in just from him standing up.
Oh, we get a fucking FPS point of view, first person view. Oh my god.
You dare tip my boat, big boy.
Imagine that shit. No, I'm just kidding. Damn, bro. I wish you would want to be in one of those at that moment, bro. What if you could see him from space, though? God damn. Oh yeah, that's gonna do something.
Holy smokes.
It's like picking it up like it's a baseball bat.
How'd that make you feel, huh?
I don't think that's incomprehensible, though.
I'm happy to finally be talking about this because we've done so many videos of megalophobia. We've done astrophobia. We've done just stuff about space in general. We've done so many things like this. And we've even seen things in those other videos we've done that could be considered cosmic horror. But I've never just like hunkered down and been like, okay, we're tackling cosmic horror specifically. Because it's just kind of a hard one to wrap.
Dude, cosmic horror is crazy, man.
Your mind around. Like, I don't know if this video is going to be that funny, you know? Like, how do I make this video funny? Not that it has to be funny for you to enjoy it, but like,
farts are so funny, guys.
Videos to be entertaining, but this is kind of like one of the most horrifying things we've looked at.
Well, yeah,
it's playful because it's not like real.
It's not real. I feel like things that are real are more crazy because you know they exist.
We're aware, you know, as far as we can.
As we're aware, right? Exactly. That's the point.
And like heavier topic than usual, where it's like, how do you have too much fun while looking at this? You know, big old octopus guy coming out of space to maybe destroy Earth or just destroy it on accident as it flies by. You know, doing whatever primordial
that's crazy.
it's running. But
I was gonna say, bro,
beyond to make this creature, but it's like it wouldn't even be this. It'd be something more incomprehensible. You know, like it
exactly.
Be like, oh, it's
like
a
this is
shark,
like,
but it's times 1,000.
This is what you can understand, but then it's like, what is the being in the portal? Like, what is this being? Like, what is it combined with? Like, what is it? Like, how is it able to be in space? If it's like, there's just so much that goes into it. Even if they did create it to be something similar, it's still in an area that isn't the area it should be in.
And that's cosmic horror. It's like, no, it would be something that like you couldn't sit there and dream up. You know, it would be something that you can't even imagine. That's
which is hard because the whole concept is
like all the images I've looked at and all the things I've
you're
seen,
drawing
like,
it.
Yeah, but it still wouldn't even be like this because this is what we are coming up with. Yeah, like this one doesn't make me feel scared to look at necessarily. I think if you
friendly, the eye behind it, the octopus all around it, the only white creature in a sea of blood.
It would have to be frightening like this one, where it's like, okay, this one just you look at it and it seems like it's gonna be evil. Same with this one. Like it's not like giving me major friendly vibes, but it doesn't give me evil either. It just gives me strange. Like it's just
like I shouldn't fuck with it.
How? It's so cool though. You know, like you could interpret this any way you want because there's no correct way to interpret it because we don't know. Like this guy seems pretty chill. He's got like a little glow star
valid.
Cape, big old snakes on his arms. That's sick. Like, these ones are very different than the octopus beasts coming out of space. So this one still does have big tentacles. Is this interesting? Do you
It's
guys
almost
like this?
creepier.
Am I being weird right now? Why even have a
It's almost
shoulder if your
creepier to
arms are
not
completely, like,
know that they're just
it
scary.
feels like such a deep
Like,
pit
what are
of
they here for?
creativity.
The octopus, you're like, okay,
this
it's probably
feels
gonna
like you
eat
could
us.
Come up with anything. Anything unique that's never
So
been thought
I
of
feel like having a
before,
broader
and would be
range might be
considered a
scarier.
win, 'cause it's like,
I don't
yeah,
know.
you did it. You came up with something that I can't even believe you came up with. Perfect. Here we go. Another tentacle-looking creature out of space. Octopi. Octopuses
They're creepy
are
as it
definitely one
is.
of the weirder creatures on
Yeah,
the
yeah.
planet,
I was gonna say,
They're kinda
like, you see an octopus, and you're like telling me that you look at that and you go, man, you look like you'd be fun to hang out. No, small, big, doesn't matter. You see that shit, you're like, I'm all right. And majority of krakens are terrifying because it's just like something that like a ship, like a captain on a pirate, like if it existed, they wouldn't even understand. They're like, what the fuck is happening?
Whoa, the moon has eyes. I love this warpy warp. It's like it's pulling reality towards it. I love this. I saw a picture. I think it was on my
That one's
Discord
pretty
or something, or
crazy.
maybe Reddit. It was just like Greg when he sees the most terrifying horrors known to man, and I'm just like super unimpressed or like, this is cool. And I'm like, I always think about that now when I see stuff like this, and I'm just like, hell yeah, I love this. But it's
The difference in opinion is like what makes us human though, so it's super fun to hear.
true. Like, I'm here to find things that make me feel something new, you know? If
He's
any
like,
of
man,
these
I've seen this on a
existed
daily
in real
basis.
life, like if this was happening, obviously I wouldn't love it. We're not gonna watch the whole thing, but this is a video called Quiet Apocalypse by Insolitum.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Let's let it go. But
Nobody cares about the creatures anymore.
oh,
Now they are part of our lives.
holy
I don't remember exactly when they arrived in this world. Maybe 10.
That's how humanity would be too. That's literally how it'd be. What are we gonna do? Stop them?
I feel like I'd remember.
I don't know anymore.
Yeah, I feel like it'd be an important date. Maybe not want to remember though.
Some killed by the creatures, but many others by their own hands.
Panic, power outages, everything would just add up.
Went crazy.
Let's look at video.
Others simply lost their reason to live. But the creatures don't appear to be malicious. Some even appear to be sad to be here.
As if this is their purgatory.
Almost as if they were begging
Yo, what's good, Gershon?
to go back to where they came from.
Holy man.
All right, we'll stop there.
I loved that. I think the only one that would be really incomprehensible is, which is ironic, of course, is this one. Because, like, brother, I don't even know how you even imagine it. It's like a worm in the sky, but it's like, I guess that wouldn't even be incomprehensible, but Jesus. And then this, I don't even know what this is. Like, what the is this? Is like a centipede dude, like, is this like a fucking centipede bone creature? Like, damn, bro, I'm good. Like, I am not fucking with any of this, and I do not understand any of
See,
it.
just by observing them, like, it changed people's lives, or people just couldn't take it anymore. Like, you see something like this, and you're just like, how do I continue caring about the things I was caring about before? Like, this
Valid.
kind of changes everything. Puts everything into like a weird perspective.
No,
I
it really
honestly
does.
believe that we would just get over it after a little while.
No, we would.
Right
We'd
here,
get-
it's like
we'd
nobody
have
cares about
to.
the creatures anymore. I'm like, after like 10 years, would we just be like, whatever? You
You'd
know?
have
That
to. You'd
becomes
have to get
funny
over it.
in a weird way. Where
It-
we're just
it's-
like,
it's
I guess
actually
this is just
factual.
how
I
it
appreciate
is
the
now.
follow.
There's
Big
just
W's. Much
giant
appreciated, Gershon.
flying skeleton
Much
creatures just
appreciated.
overhead, and as long as they don't squash
It's
me, who cares?
it's
you
how
know?
reality is. Like, it's how humanity, it's how people work in general. Like, you live your daily life. If something happens for a long time, like, for example, like COVID, like, we kind of just COVID still exists, dog. Like, it's not like a thing that's not existent. It just doesn't kill us. Like, that is how the exact same thing would be with creatures. Like, maybe we'd be a little bit more forthcoming, but once we realize that we can't fucking touch them and hurt them, like, we're done. Like, we're not gonna keep trying, because at the end of the day, and maybe certain governments might, but like, you're just gonna get wiped off the map. Like, you're not doing anything. So I think that's how reality would be.
Like, we got venomous snakes that can kill you if you're not careful. And why is this any different? You know, if
Exactly.
you're not careful, it could kill you. It doesn't
Don't-
really want to necessarily, but it's, you know, you might get in its way.
Don't
It's
fuck
really
with it.
cool, though. I like this shot right here.
This shot's good.
It's just like faintly in the fog.
12 years ago.
The voice is very good too.
Just faintly
And it's just like a
overhead,
needle.
that is so cool. I love it. This one you maybe could consider not as cosmic horror.
There's
as
only
the
like
other
one.
I'm kinda,
I don't think
breaking
all
my
of
own
them,
rule
but
here. But this definitely is still. They're not like as incomprehensible as others. They're just like big aliens. Like it's not cosmic horror that we have a moon, but it really grounds us in like, okay, we're on a planet in space and that's our moon. Like it's a weird thing to see.
I also find it so ironic that there are still flat earthers when there's literally a circle fucking moon in the sky.
Just casually throughout the day. And the sun as well. Like it's easy to
The sun is crazy.
head level and just think that this world or like your city or town or whatever is like kind of all that exists. Not like you actually believe that, but like you can kind of forget there's stuff going on outside of your zone. Our insignificance, you know.
No, that's so true though. Humans do that.
Seemingly anything.
Well, because if humans actually started to care about like literally everything that goes around them, like I'm talking space, I'm talking water, I'm talking like everything that's around them, they would never be able to live their lives. You have to focus on the things right in front of you, or else you're just gonna focus on too much, and that's gonna stress you out and overload your brain.
But seemingly
at the end of the day,
choose not to. I don't know exactly what I'm trying to say here, but it just feels strange to me. Every time I have that realization, it just feels weird. Me having that realization though hasn't like helped me at all either. Like I'm still just like a guy. I feel like I look up at the stars maybe once or twice a year when I'm out where I can
look up at the stars.
You know? I look
it's gonna be me soon. Dead.
More often than that, but like when I'm out in the middle of nowhere and I can actually see the stars, it's really profound that I'm like, holy smokes, I'm tiny and the universe is infinite. And then I go back home, you know, the next day or whatever, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta go grocery.
We got so many problems. Money, no. Government, no.
Oh man. Oh, I spilled something on my new shorts. Dang it! Like it's just like suddenly I'm back to
like everything.
The stupidness of being a.
Bro, that is so invalid though. Like there are so many things that could be happening. Like literally there was a hoax that on August like 12th that we're gonna lose gravity and for 7 seconds. And that would cause so much reparation, like so many bad things would happen. And if like even if that was confirmed to be happening, people would be freaking out, they'd be going crazy. But ultimately at the end of the day, people would still be living their daily lives. There'd be some people who just don't care. Some people would be like, we don't really know that's gonna happen, even if it was confirmed. Like it's just the concept of humanity is you have to stay on a strict schedule, even if the schedule isn't strict in the sense of like you're doing the same thing every day, but you're doing something similar to the sense of what you were doing yesterday, be it going to work and then coming home, working out, eating food, doing something that holds a similar sense of your life, because if you don't, you'll just go insane. It's insane, man. Like, and what he's saying is like, for example, like I get a new like piece of clothing, I'm like, damn, this shit's cool. Spend a little bit of money, I'm like, damn, I'm spending money, and then I'm like, damn, I got ketchup on my shorts, and the next day you're like, man, the ketchup on my shorts doesn't even relate to like how like one day we could just get hit by a meteorite, you know what I mean? And then 10 minutes later, like you're having like girlfriend problems or like boyfriend problems or like relationship issues. You're like you're fighting with your significant other about the most stupid shit in the world, about how like you left the toilet seat up, and they're like, yeah, how could you do that? Like that's so disrespectful. And you're just sitting there like arguing with them, and like you come to a realization in the argument, like, damn, this shit don't matter technically. Like ultimately, at the end of the day, none of this shit matters. But you can't live like that, so it's funny. To me.
Person, you know, but I guess that's just what we have to do, because if we were caring about the cosmos all the time, it's like, what am I gonna do? Go up there? No.
True.
I gotta care about my own existence. That's all I have. It's just my existence and the people.
That's why when people are like, yo, dude, you don't care about the war that's going on in another country? No, I do. I really wish that shit would stop. But at this end of the day, also, I have my own life to live. Like, I'm not trying to be selfish or anything like that. If I could help in any way that would actually help, I would definitely do it. But as I am right now, I can barely help myself.
You know, but I don't know if this is like really profound or like just obvious stuff, but it's hard for me to illustrate what I mean. But hopefully you kind of get what I'm saying here of like, isn't it strange that we know we're so insignificant, but we don't act like it? And it's probably a good thing that we don't act like it, knowing it's pointless, I guess. Not pointless. Whoa.
Dude, he's coming to the same conclusion that I'm coming to, and it's so funny. Because technically we're gonna die anyway, but
a line of thinking that concludes that this doesn't matter. But we're like, nah, I want this to matter, so we make it matter. And I think that's
because if it didn't matter, we wouldn't be able to live. A lot of people lose their minds. Depression would be a thing of like.
We've decided that we matter and the people around us matter. Everything does matter because we want it to. Hey, look, it's Earth. That's where you live.
This would be more terrifying than if you were on Earth and you saw a creature, in my opinion. Because then you're stuck in space with that motherfucking thing, and you have no way back to your home because it's gone. People on Earth would just die instantly, pretty much. There wouldn't be like an excruciating pain. It would just be gone.
Huh?
Oh, fuck no.
What's this?
Oh.
Don't you dare take that. That's not yours. You can't just have it, dude. It's not yours. It's funny because it's so...
He's like funny with that. Like he's making jokes. Brother, that looks like E.T. grew up and said, I said, home, phone home, and just said, boink, this is mine now. It's going in my pocket.
Horrifying to think of something so big that it just grabs.
No, that's actually
out of
fucking
space.
insane.
But it's so visually funny to me.
Whatever he's saying, fair enough. But this is fucking terrifying. Like this is literally a hand that's the size of Earth. Imagine the body and the head, bro. No.
Just like, I think I'll have that. And it's just like our entire world. And these people on the moon are just like obviously you're dead in this situation. But I don't even think I would feel fearful at first. I think I would just be like
there's no fucking way this is happening. I think you'd
you
have to be like, this is a dream. This is a dream. And then afterwards you'd be like, I don't understand what the hell that even was, and our Earth is gone. It was just a hand. It was like a fucking... It's gone.
Something just took the planet. Why? Something just wanted it, I guess, from somewhere else. It just wanted to add it to its little marble collection or something. It almost feels like a kid behavior of just like, I'm gonna have that. You know, it's like just like stupid, immature. Like you can't just have it because you want it. But it's like this cosmic child was like playing sports with their friends, and the ball went over the fence, so they had to get a new one. And they were like, oh, there's one. Earth.
Or they just got like this is just like also thinking this could just be their toy box.
It's silly.
This is just their balls they can pick from.
But also in every real sense, terrifying. But
no, actually,
silly.
If you actually think about it.
This is a picture, I assume, from a comic, Galactus, is that what
Yes.
it's called? Just from where I found this image. I think this is from something Marvel related. But
This
it's
is
still a
Galactus.
crazy image. I don't know if this dude's going to show up in the movie.
Is
or
Galactus
what,
actually
but
that big?
crazy.
Galactus is huge, right?
Also, here's another one of just some giant tentacly pods floating
Yeah, that's normal.
just off the planet. Really short video, too.
Can I send a link? Yeah, you can. Obviously nothing inappropriate or you will be banned.
Jeez, man, those things are big. People are still just driving around.
They goddamn big
It'd be
tentacles.
crazy to
Those
see
things
this,
just waving in the
I mean, it's silly to just
wind.
make
Hey.
my commentary be like, what if this happened? But like, think about that, you know? What would that be like? What would be the first thing you do or say or think?
The first thing I'm doing in this situation is probably A, cracking a joke, and then I'm like, B, there's no way that actually fucking exists, just because the joke would lighten my heart, and then I'd realize, holy shit, this is actually real. And then I'd be like, am I dreaming? And then I would make sure I'm not dreaming, and then I'd be like, this is real, this is real. Well, this is going to be a, this might sting, you know, like, yeah, anyway. No, but I don't know. If you see this, bro, like, you gotta make sure it's real. Like, you're just making, you're making sure of every possibility that this is real, and not just, like, some like or government experiment, you know?
Fast forward like a year of like, okay, you still remember that happened. You know, maybe this happened this
and they
specific
didn't.
day.
Ooh,
And
okay.
It never happened again. What are you doing a year later? Hey, look, it's the moon again. It's a 2.5 minute video. I don't think we can watch this whole thing. But I've got a feeling that the world...
First person views are pretty good. I like the first person views. It's telling.
Oh, the moon is waking up.
Oh, nah.
The moon's got a big old
Oh, fuck.
He seems kind of silly. He's doing a little flippy-do. Where you going, Mr. Moon? You better not be doing what I think you're doing. What are you looking at? They have a code for this? Code brown as if someone poops in the pool. Code black as if the moon wakes up and decides to go
and has the biggest smile. Oh, no, code black is if Pac-Man awakens. If that moon really looks like that, I'm going to fucking Mars. What do you think Mars is? Like, Mars is going to wake up and it's going to be like, it's going to have the same effect. It's going to just breathe fire. Nah, fuck that.
Uh-oh, buddy.
It's like the most chill, like, things running out and shit.
Why did their ship blow up, though, you know.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I guess.
Cause technical issues in like the magnetic system, I guess.
Oh, come on, man. You're gonna go and mess with the Earth?
Oh, nah, it's just coming in like a slow motion domino, like, but it's like probably going so fast. Yeah, it's literally just Pac-Man. He's just hungry. Bro's just hungry.
Surely you're not just gonna
Oh, I always hate seeing shit like this.
crash into it and blow up.
It's just like a suicide Pokemon, like, you know that Pokemon?
Someone pooped in the pool. Code red
Nah, hell
is
no.
a flavor of Mountain Dew. And code black is the moon has woken up and is about to slam into the earth and blow it up. You'll learn something new every day. That's 2 Mr. Friend videos today. Good job, Mr. Friend. What was the other one, though? Oh, the Cthulhu one with the aircraft carrier. That was also great. Speaking of Cthulhu, here's our last one. Just a short one. Very high quality, though.
This is kind of cool, though, because if you saw Cthulhu while you were driving, just randomly, instead of at sea like as a Navy boat, like,
Florida.
I'm not driving the same way. I'm turning around.
Jeez, man.
Are you driving towards that? Like, that made no sense. I'm literally whipping that shit in a fucking 360 motion, or a 180 motion, just fucking, yep, let's go the other way. Not that it's going to do anything, but at least try. Anyway, that was a W video. I'm not going to watch the rest of this. If you guys want to check this out, you guys can in the description. If you're watching on YouTube, and if you're not watching on Twitch, or you want to watch on Twitch, you guys can the description down below. But yeah, go check out the original video. Go show love, go show support. Anyway, without further ado, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.